Oh yeah, this is a Sonic game, not Zelda.
It's a little bit confusing with the genre shift. Because
what's the difference?
series like to do their genre shifts. Look at part 12.
Seriously, both of them completely shifted their genre in the same decade.
Yeah, well, to be fair to Sonic, his gameplay changes every single installment.
Yeah.
Like throughout the marketing of this, they always, and you can kind of tell with like how the story goes in this game. They kind of want to set this off as like the formula for the next era of Sonic. Or at least that's what they say. But I'm gonna
They say that for every game, though.
I'm gonna hold them to that word and see what the next game goes on. And I'm not counting Superstars in this thing, because Superstars, from what it looks like, is its own thing. It's a 2D game made by not Sonic Team, so it's already a good game.
If we don't get Frontiers 2, I'm suing Sonic Team.
Yeah, but if like the next 3D one is a completely different gameplay style from the open zone formula that we get here, then yeah, we know they're full of crap.
Do you think they trademarked Open Zone?
I think I had never heard of it before, but it's clearly something that we have seen before in games.
Well, yeah, but like the term.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I posted something in private.
I guess not, but I guess that he really wanted to Takeshi's.
If I call my relationship Open Zone instead of polyamorous, do you think I'd get a cease and desist?
Without a doubt.
Oh man. I think he was trying to coin that term and trademark it. I don't know if that ever caught on, but
yeah.
I guess it's the only way to describe the formula of this game.
I love C&Ds. Cock and dick.
Oh, I thought compact discs. I thought that's what you liked.
I mean those too. I collect CDs actually. Because car CD player, you know.
Oh yeah.
CDs.
Oh shit! It's Nikocado Avocado.
I posted a picture.
Yeah. I like this boss. It's very simple. Just ram him into the thing. Yeah.
Oh, this.
I do too, but I failed geometry in school, so I'm really bad at this one.
You really don't need to.
Maybe I'd be better at it since I move furniture like for my job, so I kind of have to be good with angles now, or else I suck at my job.
Just like a new Zelda boss.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
It does?
What?
Joe Rogan?
Huh?
They put Joe Rogan in Zelda?
No.
He's been in the Batman Arkham games for a while.
What?
I mean, that fight reminded me of a new Zelda boss.
Well, I don't think I've fought that one yet.
No, you haven't. But you will.
Twice. Look forward to.
Twice.
I'm not afraid. You will be.
I already had to fight the goddamn queen twice, and I hated that.
Oh, you can find 3 of her, actually.
There's a third one?
No, you can find 3 of them.
I hate Gyarados.
4 of them at max. Well, actually, the 3 you can find respawn after every button. Same with all the bosses.
I will gladly fight the Wind Temple one again. That was a cool fight.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
I mean, there was a couple at the end. It felt kind of like the boss was cheesing me with its tornadoes or whatever.
Wait, did you dive through the holes or shoot the holes?
I think we have our answer.
Well, if you're fast enough, you can dive through and then shoot the other 2.
I think the way you're supposed to do it is to like dive through the weak spots, but you can literally just shoot them with your arrows, and it's stupid easy.
Well, actually, you're meant to do either one.
Another problem of open world games. you can do whatever the fuck you want, and it means that some people that are stupid and don't think of the good answers end up slaving away. I had to go through a lot of cycles to get like the last life off. It almost felt more like a boss in Solar Ash than Zelda at the end for me.
Dude, I can 2-cycle it now at this point.
Yeah, because DPS.
Not even. I could just kill it faster now. The multi-shot bows.
Yeah, DPS. You can just kill it faster. That does. Just because you have arrows, just because you can shoot more arrows at it at the same time, just.
This game is bad because I suck at it.
That's basically the definition I'm hearing right now.
No, you're just saying that you kill it faster because you have a better bow. Yeah, that's how game progression works.
I went and killed some Lionel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill Lionels yet. Honestly, I probably
the Lionels are really easy to
Honestly,
cheat.
I probably if I didn't have to worry about weapon durability, I probably could kill a Lionel because I know their attack pattern so well from the first game. I never take hits from them. Fuck.
I mean, it's not hard to dodge it, but still, they have a no attack.
Yeah, I learned their attack. I know their attack patterns better than any of the normal enemies. I just tank normal enemy hits, and it makes the start of it made the start of Tears of the Kingdom fucking miserable because I was used to having a ton of heart containers. I only got good at the dodging when I started doing all the major tests of strengths, and then I got good at parrying because of Guardian Blasts, and I got good at general combat and just dodging because of Lionels. But I only got used to those attack patterns for those enemies individually.
Thanks, game construction. God damn it. Yeah. You have to actually play through the level again if you want that 4th red star ring. Because this cyberspace level is the classic Sonic one from Sonic Generations. Sky Sanctuary, which, if you don't remember, if you wanted to get all the red star rings in Sonic Generations that level, that ending pillar had like 3 pathways, each had a red star ring on it, so you had to replay the level.
Well, look at that, you got a double S. You got 2 S's, man.
Right, yeah, so their homage to that thing was putting, 2 pathways and 2 red star rings on the end of it, so hey, 1 less 1. we did it.
Oh, be prepared when you try to do the labyrinth.
Oh, yeah. Am I gonna want to go to the sky or the ground one first? For each of them.
Start at the ground.
I
then
figured.
You'll have to go up, and then you'll have to go down.
Yeah, the sky one sounds like a good call.
There's 3.
Yeah, just like there was in the old game.
No. Each labyrinth has 3 sections now.
Oh, it has an underground as well?
Yeah. You do the ground one, and then you go up to the sky to activate some stuff, and then you go to the underground and fight a boss.
That's cool as shit, actually.
Yeah, it is. And you.
The labyrinths were already one of the cooler things, I think, in the first game.
You dive from the sky straight to the underground. That's cool.
It's super sick.
I will say, revisiting the Great Plateau was I did that today. That was like my big thing, and it surprised me because I didn't really know what to expect because it's like hard to recreate at such an iconic location from a game while having to change some of this stuff up because obviously they had to get rid of like all the Sheikah shit from the first game. So they weren't just going to leave one Sheikah part being the Shrine of Resurrection, but also like the old man shack and shit, because the old man's not there anymore.
Right,
you know?
like games usually do the thing where if the sequel is set in the same setting, but they have to figure out some sort of excuse as to why the same setting has different level design.
Well, it's not even different level design in this case. It's really just different placement of shrines, and the old shrines disappeared because their whole purpose was to train Link to fight Calamity Ganon in the first game. So they disappear after you beat Ganon in the first game, I think.
They go back underground.
Yeah, but and the new shrines I think fall from the sky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Though some of them are also just down there.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Then, of course, there's the flight routes.
Some of them start as a crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did all the Korok Forest ones today as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but in Breath of the Wild, when you finish the game, like you beat Ganon, if you booted up the game again, you'd just be at, like right at the point before the boss fight, right?
There's nothing after you beat the game. It doesn't like. It just goes to your last save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So technically, you're never in the world after you've killed Ganon.
Okay, so basically, Ganon is a end game. You can't. There's no anything. There's no.
Yeah.
There's no post end game stuff.
Okay.
There is no post game. There's never been a post.
There is no post game. Take off your clothes. Okay, that's what I thought. Whee! Nice.
So when's Sonic gonna wield the Master Sword?
He already did that. It was called Sonic and the Black Knight.
Nah, it's not as cool. The sword doesn't glow blue.
What do you mean? Your right arm jacked as fuck.
My right arm's jacked as fuck, but not from wielding a sword.
Oh, that was from wielding a
I
sword.
hate the like.
Hey, wielding a different kind of sword.
Yeah, no, freaking Ares Island is probably the most egregious threshold for memory tokens. Because
Yeah, you get so many.
you need like 280 something of them to unlock everything.
Here's the thing. It's really easy to get memory tokens. You spin in a circle while holding one button over and over again.
No, it's not even that. Even the spawn rate for those isn't infinite.
I thought it was.
Well, it might be infinite, but you know,
I think it's infinite, but they sparse it out.
Right, yeah, that's
to like
what I mean.
every couple minutes.
It's kind of rare to get memory tokens from spinning like that.
Yeah, no,
but if you do it like I do to fill your rings every time, because I want to go around the world like fucking super fast because it looks cool.
But you know, the
you will
process,
find a lot of them that way.
Yeah, sure, not well. It's a very monotonous thing to do, just running around in circles with the Psyloop to get memory tokens. I suppose if you see something and you're only like 2 away, you can do that for like a minute. But I would not depend on that to get 280 something or whatever.
Well, no, obviously not. But it's a good way to get a couple if you need them.
Sure, yeah.
And really don't want to go do something else. I really don't want to play the game right now, man. I really just want... Sonic 06 gave me scars, bro. I don't want to go through this again.
It's giving scars to Ethan right now.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, yeah, it is.
You know why I say it's truth.
It is so much, as opposed to the next island only needs like 160 of them, which is fairly easy to do.
Well, the next island's way smaller, isn't it?
It is, and it's also because it's split up into multiple islands, even more so than this map that you see. And so, yeah, it does feel the scope does feel a bit smaller, but there are more rails to compensate for that. But yeah. Do you know if Ares or Oranos is the biggest island in the game?
Jeff.
I love Jeff Island.
Oh, don't finish that name.
You mean Jeff?
But do you know, Josh?
Between Ares and
Oranos?
well, you mean like Oranos on its own, or?
Oh yeah, on its own.
I think Ares is probably bigger.
Okay. I can't exactly tell, but they are the biggest ones in the game.
Jeff Island, more like Eggman Land.
Supposed to fall back to a bunker.
Wait a minute.
Land doesn't have
Wait a minute.
Commander?
the downsides.
That sounds good.
But even Oranos doesn't even have like a huge threshold. Well, I can't even remember what it is, right? Maybe it does? I feel like it's 190. Maybe.
These mini games confuse the shit out of me. Some of them do. This one's fine. It's basically just goat herding.
Yeah. Although this one, every time a bomb goes off, there's a sandstorm.
Yeah, I hated this one.
I don't think you can dodge the sandstorm either.
No,
like stop it from happening. It just kind of happens.
It goes off with the bombs, so and they like to place the bombs to haha.
Right.
We're soldiers. We're soldiers just placing our landmines here. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me because I think I talked in an earlier episode about like the thing with how Oranos probably was going to be different from what it is in like the final game and whatever.
Yeah.
How it's going to be like in outer space or whatever. Something else kind of pointing to that direction is actually the names of the islands.
Yeah.
Because the names of the islands are actually like named after like Greek gods and stuff like that, which is also kind of goes back to that one theory of how Sonic Frontiers was probably going to be like a Greek mythology like sort of thing or whatever with that one theory. So Kronos is the god of time and the king of the Titans. We go through the thing here. Ares Island is the god of war, which makes sense with like the story beats with like Knuckles and stuff like that. It's a very prominent theme during Knuckles and stuff.
Kratos be like, it should have been me.
It should have been me, not him.
Dude, they didn't have to go with 4 of them.
Hey, Gavin, your wish came true.
Gavin, your wish came true. Double, twofold, bro.
The hands of death.
He would have known if he wasn't off flirting.
I know, right?
But Ares is the god of war, and just kind of take these with a grain of salt because I don't really know a whole lot of information about Greek gods and shit like that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Chaos is, I guess, it's supposed to be kind of like
The god of destruction. Oh.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the god of chaos. I think also they were like the first god. Like everything kind of like came after chaos or whatever. Which kind of makes sense for Chaos Island because there's concept art of Chaos Island where
wait, did somebody say chaos?
But there's concept of Chaos Island that showed that it was gonna have these like big factories and shows that that Chaos Island was basically where the Titan bosses were created at.
Oh. Huh.
Rhea was Rhea, I guess, was like Zeus's mother or whatever, which I guess can kind of be like I guess can be like a sign like a motherhood or like birth or something like that, which I guess kind of works for Rhea Island because that's where the entity gets like released and stuff and comes back or whatever for the final boss. And then Oranos is the god of the sky.
Oh, bro, I'm listening to what you're saying, but I just watched all those. Again, I almost called them Koroks. Watched all those motherfuckers fall over, and I was just thinking that they all drank Grimace Shake. That's gonna be so dated when this comes out.
Yeah,
It already is.
Try one.
It already is.
Yeah. But Oranos is the god of the sky, which if Oranos was originally going to be on like that world ship in outer space, then that would kind of make sense why it would be named like this.
I see. Yeah.
Somebody got the Cocos on that gas station weed.
Because like the islands also, for the context of the Cocos and how they just lived here, also have some lore behind them. Like Kronos was the farmland, and Ares is, they say, is like a military front line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Chaos Island.
Military fuck line?
Front line.
Whoa.
No, front line. They made love on the farm.
Soldier, drop and give me 20.
Which like that's also kind of another thing too, because I think I heard somewhere with Kronos also kind of being known as like the god of harvest or something like that, which that again kind of makes sense with Kronos Island game being like a farmland and having that one mini game where you have to get rid of the fucking grass or whatever and shit.
Yeah. And I think Chaos is it's also a military one, but there's more like cannons and shit. I don't know the difference between that and maybe it was like a base of theirs.
Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure what Chaos is supposed to be in the final game, but like I said, there's concept art that showed it was going to be like a big factory of where the Titan bosses were created.
Yeah, that's obviously changed, and the dialogue also reflects that as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh, brotherhood moment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I also appreciate, even in the real-time cutscenes, you can see the wyvern flying in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can.
I don't think I ever noticed.
Oh yeah, sometimes wyvern, because wyvern is just flying around. Like once you activate him, he's just flying around the entire island. So yeah,
Chilling.
he's vibing.
yeah, he's just vibing.
Yes,
So I really like that, and sometimes you can get this really cool effect where he casts a shadow on the land that you're right underneath, and it's really cool.